Hello everyone, roguelikes here, and today we're going to be checking out Monster Train, with the DLC, The Last Divinity included. I'm not going to spend any time reviewing The Last Divinity. I know people had some problems with it, but, you know, I enjoyed the base game. I got the DLC, we've got it, we might as well use it. I've actually logged quite a few hours in Monster Train. I think it was around 80 before doing this recording, and I've decided we're just going to erase my save, we're going to erase everything and start fresh, because I think that's the best way to really enjoy the game. Monster Train is at least as good as Slay the Spire. It's a top-notch roguelike, and I think it should be enjoyed that way. So we're just gonna dive in and have a good time with it. So we'll just be running a standard run, brand new, no cards unlocked. So the way the game works, welcome to Hell. Your train is carrying precious cargo, the last remaining shard of the pyre, needed to relight the fires in the depths of Hell. Invaders from heaven, the winged, will do anything to prevent you from completing your journey. You must make wise decisions and build up your band of monsters to have any hope of success. Good luck, Hellborn. Okay, so, in the first run, I don't think you get to choose which faction you're playing, or which factions. Just Hellhorned and Awoken. But there are other factions. Each faction has its own unique cards. And all the cards can be upgraded in unique ways. You can mix and match two factions, which creates a lot of variety in this game, and I think that's just top-notch. There's even more variety in this game than there is in something like Slay the Spire, in my opinion. It's really pretty awesome. So let's get into our first fight here, so we can see how this works. Heaven's priests, these disciples have dedicated themselves to the service of heaven and will attempt to restore the life of their companions. Neato. Alright, so this is your train. The pyre is located on the top floor, because the train has floors for some reason. They built it up. I'm not really sure how that works. This is your pyre. If it takes too much damage from enemy attacks, your run is over. So that's our hit points. Enemies enter at the lowest level and move up one level every turn. If they reach the top, they'll attack your pyre, and we don't want that. Summon units to defend your train. Okay, yes, we do know that. Okay, so we've got 3 Ember to use each turn. Cards cost Ember. So for instance, this person here, he attacks twice for 6, has 6 health, and costs nothing. So he's a really good unit, and has 10 armor. So the armor takes damage first, so we'll throw him in. And then each floor of your train has limited capacity. The amount of space a unit will take up is indicated by the number of yellow pips on its card. So for instance, combat previews are now enabled. The preview number shows the amount of damage each unit will take during the next combat phase. A red X means the unit will be defeated. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so like the train steward here also has 2 yellow pips, so he takes up 2 room. We've only got 1 left on our first floor. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna torch this guy, because that'll kill him. And then we're gonna torch this guy, because I have nothing else to do. Ha! Okay. So we're gonna throw another train steward up here. Restore 2 health, apply regen 1. I don't really care if my train steward dies, so I'm not gonna do that. However, I'm gonna torch this person to ensure that they die. I'm gonna torch this person in the back. Those people in the back heal their front unit, so getting rid of them is a good idea when you can. His horns are quicker. That's an interesting way to put it, I suppose. Let's go ahead. heal him, I guess. Alright. Alright, here's the boss for the fight. Each battle has a boss, so you'll have to defeat the boss in each fight. His relentless ability means that combat will continue in this room until he's defeated, which sounds bad for you, but is actually good, because I want him to stay here and take as much damage as possible, because if he gets up there to my pyre, he could kill it pretty easily, I suppose. Well, he's gonna die anyway, so there's not much to do. We'll just end our turn here. And watch the show. Alright. Whoa! That was interesting. Alright, so we get 2 cards, one from each of our factions. So the game is kind of, you've got 3 things to balance, essentially. You want to balance the room your units take up, you want to balance the cost of your cards, and you want to balance units and spells. So those are the 3 things. More often I pick cards than I skip, I find. I will skip in the later stages, but in these early stages you really want to pick up units when you can. I'm going to pick up a 1-cost unit here, so that we can fill out our rooms easier, or levels easier. And then when we summon this imp, he deals 5 damage to enemy units, so that's good. Alright. So consumed means it can only be played once per battle, and then it goes away. Otherwise, your cards kind of flow back into the deck and get reshuffled, like in most of these kinds of games. Deal 3 damage, move that unit to the front. Nah. Restore 10 health to a friendly unit. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equals 5 times the amount healed. That's okay. I think we'll get that. Okay, and now much like Slay the Spire, you have tracks to choose from. In this game, there are 2 tracks after the fights, either left or right. So, on this one, we can get gold and forge our spells, which means upgrading our spells. On this one, we can get a Hellhorned unit and forge our units, so upgrade our units. The Hellhorned are pretty unit dependent, so we're going to go with units this time. Now, it looks like you have to do the Merchant of Steel here to upgrade your units first, but you don't actually, so if you you want to pick up a new unit before upgrading. Resolve triggers after combat, so Resolve apply armor 5 to friendly units. That's pretty good, just in general. But so is this. Multi-strike, being able to hit twice is very good, and having 15 attack to start is also very good. So both these are pretty good. I prefer just damage over hoping that units survive till the end of combat, so we're going to go with the multi-striker here. And then we're going to upgrade some stuff. Okay, so the way upgrading works is it lists out 3 abilities down here. You pay the gold to get the ability, and then you choose which card you want to apply it to. Cards can usually have just 2 abilities. So Endless, when this unit dies or is eaten, return this card to the top of the draw pile. That's really good. But if we get that, it means we can't get either of the other 2, which is a little dicey. I don't think we've got the funds to pick up the Immortal Stone. So we're gonna pick up the Strength Stone and the Heart Stone here for more attack, more health, and things with multi-strike, like the Horned Warrior we just picked up, does even better when you upgrade their damage, because they get it twice. We're also going to give him the health so that he doesn't die in a single hit. Just because that's good. Now, we're going to pay 50 to remove a card. In particular, I find Torch more useful than Restore. Restoring 2 health, applying Regen 1 isn't very good, so I'm just going to get rid of the Restores. You want to get rid of cards out of your deck just to keep it as lean and as smooth as possible, of course. And that's the same with most card games in general, honestly. Barbed Disciple. These spiked foes will make direct attacks more painful. Using spells from afar will let you fight without sacrificing your units. Coolio. Alright, so let's make our bottom row here absolutely just as damaging as possible. And let's go ahead and just shoot this one. That way we don't have to worry about that. And we're gonna put the another train steward up here. Perfect. I mean, if we can keep shooting them and these guys are just sitting here, that's great. No reason to use any of these cards, honestly. So it's gonna end. A brief respite, or if you're British, respite. Neat. He's gonna use those, and here we go. And you'll notice most of the bosses are relentless, so most of them will sit here until you or them are dead. So we're gonna torch that one, make them lose those spikes, and then we're gonna play our molting imp here. Just to soak some damage, why not? And we'll shoot. There we go. Now he's gonna die before he even leaves this floor, so. Boom! Alright. Now, I should have mentioned before, probably, these gems that are kind of in the middle here dictate the rarity of the cards. So you can get more and less rare cards, of course. These are all common with these gray gems in the middle. Rage, you get +2 attack per stack, which decreases every turn. So Rage is really good, but Ritual of Battle costs 3. So I kind of don't want that. Piercing, which bypasses armor and shields, and this deals 5 damage twice, so that's probably the best one. So we're going to take Thorn Break here. I've used Sharpen quite a bit, but Sharpen it costs 2, so a little expensive. The Restoration Detonation, we've already got one, and right now I'm not sure we'll be surviving that long to get to the point where we want to heal. So let's go ahead and skip this one and get some extra gold. Alright, so something that confused me when I first started playing. So these concealed caverns, you can get to them from either side. It didn't look like that to me at first. I thought, oh, I have to go one way or the other. But actually, either side gives this to you. So, we can restore 20 pyre health on the right side, but we don't need that. We also could duplicate a card, which is pretty good. But again, just for the pyre health, we'll probably skip it. Gaining an artifact is absolutely fantastic too, so that's awesome. And gaining another Hellhorned unit wouldn't be bad. So let's go ahead and go to the left here. We'll start with the artifact. Alright. When you draw any non-champion card, its cost is randomized between 1 and 3, and I draw 3 more each turn. I don't think I want that. I think more often than not, that just means I'm not going to get to play stuff. Spells get an extra upgrade slot is really good if I'm using spells a lot. And I'm really not. So both these artifacts, all in all, kind of suck. So I'm actually going to skip them. Painful as that is. Okay. Rage 4, Slay, which means triggers when you kill something. Apply Rage 3 to friendly units. Or we can get that Resolve for the armor. I think I'll take the Resolve for the armor solely for the fact that it's got 15 hit points and this one only has 5. So we'll take this one. And then let's see what these concealed caverns have for us. The shivering blacksmith braces against the stinging wind from afar. One would easily mistake her for a small mountain. It's not like I want to come out here, you know. Just, you always come by the forge at the worst times, and it's always so much business that I forget some of the other more important things I'm working on. Well, anyways, I'm working on something new, a hammer of sorts. And yes, before you can ask, she'll help out you and your sorry lot. Ugh. That's not written quite right. It's just, well, she doesn't work like she should. Got a bit of a mind of her own. So I figure you could take her with you and help me out for once. Just needs a little fine-tuning is all. Hitting those birds around 5 times ought to do the trick. Alright, so... good old wing maker. Triggers after dealing a killing blow. We get one more space, room, whatever you want to call it, on the floor we kill it on. And deals 6 damage to enemy units 2 times. That's pretty great. So let's take that. Terrific, I'm just busting with excitement. Just try and be gentle with her, eh? Or at least a little less hard on it than you usually are with these things. Well, I mean, it's a hammer. I mean, you're meant to hit things with it. How gentle am I supposed to be being here? Constructed explosives enter with damage shield, which nullifies the next source of damage. Alright. I just read that. Daedalus is the strongest boss I've faced yet. He moves between floors freely, but can be attacked if you clear out the enemies on that floor. Coolio. Watch out for triggers. This bomb has a triggered ability and will explode on its turn, dealing damage. Check the tooltips of units with purple trigger icon to see the details of their abilities. Thanks, game. Okay. We're gonna, once again, make this bottom floor as good as we can. Kill one of those units and throw a train steward up there. Ow. That was quite nice. We can deal 5 damage twice to kill this one. And we definitely want the steel worker working, so we'll put him behind the train steward. Well, I guess we'll kill this. Deal 6 damage to enemy units 2 times. Slay, get a plus an extra space? Sure. Let's get an extra spot up here. Excuse me. In addition, maybe we should restore some health here. Yeah, I guess we'll just restore more health. Cool. And our units upstairs are just stacking armor, so that's very nice. We're gonna kill the bowman back there. Don't need that. Well, let's stick another train steward here. Why not? And then guess we'll torch these guys. Just do a couple more points of damage. It missed me. Heh. Woohoo! It's like he's winning. Well, apparently they think my train stops you. I've got some bad news for them. Alright, let's start off with placing down the imp. Deals 5 damage to all them. Helps out a ton. We're going to torch that thing so it doesn't blow. Then we're going to put a train steward up top, I think. Or we could restore health to this guy. That might be better. Yeah, don't need the train steward. We're fine. They're gonna kill my imp, but I don't care. Which is why I put it out front. I mean, it did its job just existing. Oh, final wave. Okay. Well, let's heal. Oh, there we go. Nope, now he's dead on floor 1. He didn't even make it to floor 2. Hardest boss yet, huh? I mean, he brought a wrench to a sword fight. That's just a bad idea. Oh, want to speed up combat? Use the game speed button in the top right to toggle the speed. Why not? Well, it didn't last very long. Ooh, got a rare pack, which is very good. Major enhancements and unit draft. So let's see what we get here. This is our rare pack. Consume channel song. Draw a unit and apply plus 20 health, plus 20 attack, and make its cost 0. That's really good. We'll probably get that. Cycle of Life. Apply 10 health and spikes 3. If it didn't cost 3, maybe. Consume, apply 2x rage and 2x armor. The x costs are however much ember I've got left. That's okay, but not great. Yeah, channel song is too strong not to take there. Oh my. Consumer of Crowns costs 10, has 100 attack and 40 health, but costs 3 less per imp unit in play. I don't think I'm going to get enough imp units, so maybe not. But that's really cool. I don't think I've seen that one before. Deranged Brute, 1 for a 10/25. Rage on friendly units adds an additional 3 attack per stack. That's really good. Or Thorned Hollow. When you summon it, it gains 60 max health, so its max health becomes 75 instead of 15. And every time you heal it, it gets spikes 3. That's a tough call. We don't have much to give rage. Mostly we're giving armor, so I think the Thorned Hollow is probably the best choice. Alright. Plus 1 ember per turn. Your pyre gets 10 attack and 30 health. That's really good. Plus 1 draw each turn. Or plus 1 space on each floor. We're gonna go with ember. Ember's what I'm running out of, so ember's what I need. Alright, let's take a look here. Merchant of Magic, some money, healing my pyre, which I don't need. The Dark Forge, which upgrades our champion, I can hit from either side, so that's, whoops, that's fine. Woo! Upgrading our units, very good. Select and remove up to 2 cards from your deck. Also good. Gain an Awoken unit. Pretty good. So, we're going to go to the right here. We're going to get an Awoken unit. Let's Cultivate 2. Increase the attack and health of the friendly unit with the lowest health by the Cultivate value. Okay, so we can have another thing that sits there and gets healed and is good. Or we can have another multi-striker. But it's a very small multi-striker. Let's go with the Awoken Hollow again. Why not? Let's go ahead and get rid of some cards. Well, now we kind of need the heals. So let's drop the torch. Actually, let's just drop 2 torches. I think that's the right decision. And then let's upgrade some things. Upgrade a unit with Quick. Quick attacks before enemy units during combat. So that's really good if you can get it on something. Upgrade a unit with 5 more attack and 10 health. Also really good. Or upgrade a unit with Rage 7. Also really good. Now, once you buy these out, if you don't like what's here or you're out of options, you can hit reroll and it will refill them or replace them. First off, we're going to upgrade with a Battle Stone. That is pretty good. Start here. I think we'll put it on him. 1525, not bad, not bad. Quick I don't want, really. I mean, it's not like I don't want it, I should take that back. I don't need it at the moment. We could purge a card, but I'm actually just gonna leave. The reason for that is I want to save the money. Alright, how do we want to upgrade our champion here? He gets more attack per slay, that would be good. Or, give an extra multi-strike and 5 more armor? I like the Reaper version here. Alright. Our foe awaits us. Undergo trials for greater risk and reward. Activating the trial will make this battle more difficult, but you'll earn an extra reward if you win. And I will say that the extra challenge is very, very difficult. So it can kill you. It can kill you pretty quick. Clipped Tormentors. They might be low-level recruits of the Clipped, but they'll overload you with penance if you don't take them out quickly. We could do the trial. We get a random artifact, and again, artifacts are quite strong, but non-boss enemy units get multi-strike. I think I'll try it. I would like the artifact if I can get it, and we haven't taken any damage to our pyre, so let's see how we do with that. And that guy doesn't even have an attack, so he does 0 twice. So, nothing to worry about there. Put this guy out in front. That way, anything we need to heal will, anytime we heal, he'll get spikes, which is very good. We'll do a horn break over here to get rid of that guy. And drop a steward up there. We're not going to play the Molting Imp. Clearly the summon is the whole deal with it, and I've got nothing to summon it to do damage to, so. Oh great, so if we kill this, which we're going to for basically free, we get 75 gold. So that's very nice. Okay. We are going to put the Awoken Hollow up here. And the reason for that is so that we can put the steel worker behind it and just give it as much time to grow as possible. The horned warrior, clearly we're going to put here. And then we've got nowhere to put our 2 train stewards. Sadly, our thorned hollow is just going to die, which sucks, but not much I can do about it. Alright, let's see what we can do. Good old Wingmaker. If we play it here, we can get 1 extra spot. If we play it here, we can get 2. I think I'm going to put the train steward front, of course, just to protect him. Neither of them hurt, so that doesn't do any good. Get torch. I think we'll torch up here. Or not torch, but whatever that thing was called. Hold on. Good old Wingmaker. Now we'll torch. Contrition! Reserve, your pyre takes 3 damage. Okay. We are definitely going to channel solve. Some spells can only be played once per battle. That's with Consume. We've already talked about that. So we're going to play this down. Boom. And be a lot better off for it. We're going to play the Weight of Contrition, because we don't want our pyre taking damage. And we're going to torch this guy twice, which I think is going to help us a lot here. There we go. Now our multi-striker isn't going to take any damage. You can't even get through the imp down here, so that's good. A brief respite. Okay. Now, we want to heal as much as possible. Because when this thing gets healed, it cultivates, which is great. There we go. As much as I could do. Alright. Stick train steward up here. Sadly, 2 torches are not enough to kill either one of these. Which is a little sad. Which begs the question, I wonder if Restore would be worth it. We'll throw a torch back there. Okay. So this might be the first one where we lose a row. Well, not might, will be. Alright. Well, we're gonna use the good old Wingmaker. Look how much room we've got on that floor now. Clearly, this is the last stop for the boss, so. Boom. Ah, here we are. Boon of the Blacksmith. That must be your pyre gets 15 sack. Yep, that's our artifact. I guess I'll take that. I mean, that's not bad. I'm not sure if the 25 gold was better, but I like Hornbreak. I actually like Hornbreak better than the Spike of the Hellhorn. That's that 2x rage and armor. Not doing it for me. We'll take the Hornbreak there. Consume, apply spikes 4. Another sharpen. Consume, apply regen 5. Now that's not bad. That we can use with our big guys that give us bonuses when they heal. So there's Merchant of Magic, an Artifact, and a heal over here. On this side, though, there's the Concealed Caverns, money, and a Merchant of Steel. And once again, that Merchant of Steel is really calling to us. We're pretty solidly all in on our units instead of spells. Oh, look at that dapper gentleman. The historian makes his way towards the train in his unusual carriage. Hellborn, how fortunate am I that our travels have finally crossed paths. I'm recording the events of Armageddon for posterity. Possibly futile, I know, but I shall make a fortune if you do somehow succeed. So, would you characterize yourself as honest, aggressive, or stealthy? Well, let's take a look. Which one do I want? Honest gives us money equal to our Ember. Aggressive, your Pyre gets +1 attack for every 10 gold you have. Or stealthy, petty theft, deal 2 damage to an enemy unit, slay, get 50 coins. We've already got lots of spells that do very little damage, and just kind of ping things, so I don't think the petty theft's that great. So I think we'll just take honest. Interesting indeed, and quite uncharacteristic of Hellborn, though by no means unwelcome. Perhaps those good intentions will carry us past these dark times. Here's something for your assistance. Best of luck to you in the battles ahead. Neato. We've got lots of money. We have 350 coins at the moment, so let's really get some upgrade going. Large stone. Upgrade unit, it makes it bigger, so it takes up more space, but it gets 15 attack and 40 health. That's awful good. Heartstone, 25 health. Strength stone, 10 attack. So, is there something we want to make big? You know, really? I don't think so. I think we're already at a point where we don't want to make things too big. So the question then becomes, what do we want to have more attack? I guess the cultivating thing could use more attack, sure. And we definitely need more health, probably on our steelworker here, just so he can keep loading up on the armor. I am going to pay to purge a card, since we're getting quite a few cards, and we're running out of space for minions. I think I'm going to keep the torches we've got and get rid of a train steward. We're going to re-roll. And, ooh, upgrade a unit with Endless. Now that would be very nice. Yeah, let's upgrade our Molting Imp with Endless so that we can keep playing it and just dealing damage. And upgrade a unit with 5 attack and 10 health. Absolutely. We'll do this one. Alright, and I don't like the Rage 7, so we'll just leave it there. Yeah, looking good. Pretty strong for the first run. Sneaky Clipped have infiltrated your train. Use spells and higher floors to take them out. Oh, I guess they're gonna start. Trial. At the start of the battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Gain an additional 150 gold. I don't think we need an additional 150 gold, so I'm not going to do that. Those trials, like I said, can be very difficult, so... This is interesting. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is play Channel Song and hit a train steward, which is a little bit sad. We'll go ahead and put the train steward out. And him. Now. We are going to kill them as well as we can. Do that, since he's going to cultivate himself. End it there. And now, this can hit them now, since they're unstealthed, so... okay. We'll put the steelworker back here. We'll put a train steward up here just to get some money. Not sure I want to throw out another train steward yet. So let's just kill these guys, so that my people don't take no damage. Alright. We can drop our imp down. Kills the whole row. And now when they kill the imp, it'll go back into the deck and we can play it again. Which is just awesome. We'll put some wildwood sap on this so it heals, so it cultivates more. We'll put our horned warrior up here. And got no more room for the thorned hollow, so we'll just horn break this guy. Okay. Okay, well, that's a lot of restores. I guess we'll horn break this one. Just get that out of the way, and then we'll just restore this as much as we can. There we go. Yeah. I love the exciting music in the game. It's very good. RM! That's fine. He's back in the deck. He's back in our hand. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna restore this again, just to get that cultivate, and then I'm going to Gift of Gratitude for 120, because this hand can't do anything else. That's a lot of money. They might get past the first floor, but they ain't getting past the second one, it don't look like. We will heal. We will horn break. We will... Well, we'll heal and heal. Alright, oh, they might even get past the second one, supposedly. Nope. Not anymore. You had a good run. Sorry, Mr. Bird. Yeah, that cultivate, when you get it stacking up, does quite well. They have huge attacks here. Thorns probably would have done even better, but happens. Alright, let's see what we got. Sacrifice an imp to gain an ember and draw a card. That's pretty good. You only have the one imp, though. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 4 times the amount of armor on friendly units. Costs 3. That's not good. Branding Right, which has piercing, which means it goes through armor. Deal 5 damage, apply 20 armor. I guess we'll just take him for... I've only got the one imp, but he is in this. Oh, man. No, we'll skip. I don't think it's worth it. Pyre Shards. Consume, apply spikes 4. No thanks. Invigorating Solution. Consume, draw +3 next turn. 2, restore 25 health, draw 2 more next turn. Alright, Focus Growth is not bad. We have things that are needing healing. Alright, on the left here, we can get rid of 2 cards, upgrade spells, and get some money. On the right, we can heal, which we don't need. We can duplicate any card except our champion, and there's a Concealed Cavern. This is our deck. What would we get rid of? What would we get rid of? 2 torches? Because we've got 2 horn breaks? Then we could level up some magic. But is duplicating... is that... Yeah, I think we will go left then. I think that's worth it. Let's get rid of it. 2 torches. Thank you. Well, let's level up some spells. Upgrade a spell with plus 20 magic power and consume. Upgrade a spell to gain double stack and costs 1 more ember. Double stack. Status effects stacks added by this card are doubled. Wow. Oh, so I could double the regen amount I'm getting out of stuff. 20 spell power and consume might not be bad. On something like Torch. Upgrade a spell to cost -1. This one already costs 2, so let's make it cost 1. Absolutely. Seems good. And we'll roll too, because I got the money. Upgrade a spell with plus 10 magic power. We could do 16 damage to enemy units 2 times on the floor. I think that sounds really good, so we'll run with that. Upgrade a spell to gain holdover. When played, the spell is placed on top of your draw pile next turn. That's interesting. We could do that with good old Wingmaker and just absolutely spam damage to the enemies. And let's reduce the cost of one of our spells here. What do we want to cost less? Channel Song costs 1, but the unit it brings to your hand then costs 0, so don't think we want that to cost nothing. That doesn't matter. Restoration Detonation costing 0 doesn't seem useful. We'll go with Horn Break. Alright. Like the way the imps sound. They're funny. Fell, the Wings of Light. Clipped Absolver's guard fell to weigh you down with guilt before the warrior can make her killing blow. Don't worry, I don't have any guilt. Remove these weights to thwart their assault. Scouring Crest. Fell and her allies will add Scourge cards to your hand and deck. Yeah, that's fine. Considering how much I reduced the cost of my cards just now, I can find room to handle that. Oof. Oh, jeez. Okay. Pretty good hand. Alright, so... okay, well, let's just kill that guy. Start there. Throw you there, throw the Hornbreaker Prince behind. Now, the question is, do we take the pyre damage so that we can throw the Steelworker down immediately to start adding armor to itself, even with nothing else in the row, or do we just get rid of the Ultimate Penance? Because it's going to reserve, which means... well, let's get rid of the Ultimate Penance, that's fine. Oh, okay. So clearly, we're gonna regen there. We'll add a Horned Hollow here, plus the Horned Warrior behind. Torching isn't gonna help, so we'll throw a Train Steward up top. Oh! I don't know why she keeps sounding like that, but alright. Well, we're gonna Channel Song. And we hit our Imp, which I think might actually be the best thing to have hit. Maybe? That. soon become nothing, supposedly. Alright, well, do that. We'll also focus growth. We're gonna focus growth? Yeah. We'll restore health to this one, though. Just so we can get some spikes going on it. That's pretty good. And we could throw another train steward up here, sure. Both those guys are gonna die anyway, and I don't care if this takes a little bit of damage. I guess we'll just horn break the main enemy here, why not? Oh. Okay. Well, let's good old wing maker. Clearly we're gonna do that on the bottom floor, just because. Get rid of that. I still have a steel worker, but no room for it. We've got a free horn break. I don't see a reason to use a free horn break on anything but the main person there. And we'll heal. Go. Look, good old Wingmaker again. How did I know I was gonna get it? Alright, we've added another spot here. That's pretty nice. We're gonna focus growth this one up here. I mean, it was way lower than this one down here, so why not? And then we'll restore this one as well. Get healing all around, why not? Aww. Get rid of the ultimate tenants. Restore. Do I use good old Wingmaker? Or heal? I guess I healed, right? Final wave! Oh. Well, she's already dead, I guess, but... anything to... Nope, no room to put anything. This is all my fault? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you didn't win, so... Oh, my guy down there's got an attack of 127 that hits twice. You're not likely to win, so... Let's check this rare pack. Wildwood Tome. Consume, apply quick. That's not bad. Impolate. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 15 times the number of imp units in your deck, which is 1. So not great. So we'll take the Wildwood Tome, which is pretty good. I guess we'll add room on each of our floors. Well, how'd she work out for you? Were you able to work out all the kinks? Here, let me take a look. What in 9 rings did you do this thing? It looks like you tried to tear apart the rail with it. And then, when that didn't work, you ran it over with the Bone Shaker to forget about it altogether. Ugh, it's gonna take me a long time to get her back. And healthy, a real long time, so I guess I'm coming with you. So we could get Hef, the Blacksmith, who has Trample when attacking. Excess damage is applied to the subsequent enemy unit. Resolve, +1 on this floor. Wow. Hef the Blacksmith is awesome. Alright, yeah, well, sure, come right along. Good, and don't think this makes it okay. It is not okay. She just needs a little more love and a lot more polish, and I sure as hell don't trust you to do either of those things. Well, yeah, she's not wrong. I didn't polish the hammer. I just used it to hit things. But then again, it's a hammer. Alright, Merchant of Trinkets. Offers a random selection of artifacts. That's quite good. We don't need to heal, but I think we'll still go to the left here. An arcane machine peeks through the snow, mechanical arms and controls in various states of disrepair. The large harness in the center looks to have held something vaguely familiar, but you can't place what. Near the opening of the train, a metal control board stands relatively untouched, clean, even, strange. When you move towards it, the board whirs to life, and a single button with a diamond icon flashes at you. Do you press the button? Press the button to build a card? Sure, why not? The machine moans in response, additional prompts appearing on the control panel. A row of levers rises above the metal board, each one adorned with symbols you can only assume refer to various elemental effects. Let's see, create an armor effect, create a spikes effect, create a sap effect. I'm not big on the spikes or the sap, so I guess we'll go with armor. Let's see, create a damage effect, create a heal effect, create a buff effect. Let's go with heal, because we've been needing the heals. The symbols that have something to do with space create an effect that increases size. The symbols have to do with power, create an effect that increases card draw. I guess that increases space? Does it mean on the card? Is it going to be like a... Get old magic. Apply armor 10, restore 20 health, plus 1 space on this floor. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's great. I'll take that. And before we upgrade our person, let's maybe buy some, let's see, your pyre gets 40 health, whatever. Friendly units get 5 health, now that's good. Gain 7 Ember on the first turn of battle. Well, that's not useful to me. So, friendly units getting 5 health, just all around? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, let's upgrade our champion here. I mean, if you look at this, he gets another, well, he already gets 10 attack per sleigh, so maybe 3 attacks is really where it's at. Let's try that. Alright. Okay, non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor, but we get 400 gold if we do it. Alright, comment section. Let's try it. 400 gold's a lot. And I'm usually pretty good about killing things. Alright, so this. We'll throw this one in. And then we'll also throw this one in, I think. Sadly, we're still not going to kill either of those, which is a little annoying, but such is life. Self-mutilation. Purge, reserve, your pyre takes 5 damage. We'll consider that. Alright, first off, we're gonna play our Endless Molting Whip. We get some gold, that's great. This deals 22 damage. We'll kill this as well. Orange one there. We're gonna channel song. Ooh! Now that is excellent. We'll play Heth the Blacksmith. Our pyre's gonna take a little bit of damage, that's okay. This is more difficult than I gave it credit for, I believe. Oh man. Molting Imp. Molting Imp isn't going to help down there. We are 10 short here, so that's not going to help. Okay, let's start here. You know what? I'm going to put both of these on one floor. Honestly, just because I think it's cool. There. Let's try that. Yep. Well, that one dies at least. So we're gonna restore some health here. Rough shape. I guess the healing thing was way worse than I gave it credit for. Or I'm drawing very poorly. I feel like I haven't hit any of my horns, which is a little weird. If I could hit those horns, I could just start killing these guys. Well, focused growth. Lovely restoration. That's worth it. That's worth taking the extra 5 damage, I think. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite me. Oh, wow. First time I've really been hurt. That's, okay. Okay. Alright, what can we do here? We can throw this down. Ah, that didn't do much. I guess we can use our whole hand anyway. Alright. I don't think this one's gonna make it past floor 2, but they did a number on my pyre this time. I'm down to 47 hit points, which is awfully low. That's fine. Well, get rid of self-mutilation, of course. Throw that down. Ah, there we go. Now you're dead. I guess we should do this. No, that was that. Oops. took a lot of damage for 400 gold. I hope it was worth it. Branding right, still don't want it. Inferno. Piercing damage deals 100 damage to friendly and enemy units. Ooh, I don't think so. Impish Scholar. Summon, return a random consumed spell to your hand. That sounds good. Let's do that. Pyre Shards, more focused, growth, or Channel Song. Well, Channel Song is absolutely amazing. We're going to take that. Alright. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you check out the next video where we'll be finishing up this run and probably starting a new one. Have a good one.